You gonna try and do it from your phone?
I did it from my phone.
Is it actually live?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I don't know. Go on YouTube and check.
Oh, okay. Well, while I'm doing that, everybody, welcome to Kill the DJ. It's
Hi.
Wednesday, and it's approximately 8:01 p.m. This might be the closest we've got to an actual 8 p.m. start.
I don't know how.
In like 10 months, because we did all the work yesterday. That's how come. Because we didn't come in today and have to fucking scramble and yell and get everything done. It was already done.
What do you say now?
Yeah, but we got all of that done.
Yeah, but it never ever actually works like that. It's all of a sudden there pops up like 10,000 new things.
Last minute stuff.
That did happen, but it only happened to TJ today.
Yeah, I had to take Jasper to the hospital. He got bit in the lip by one of his dogs by accident. You know, sucks. Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I was actually talking about the shit from the library.
Oh, that too.
That was super last minute.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah. But like, you know, you roll with the punches. Did you get the shit figured out?
I got to be real rude to an old person today.
I love that. Tell me about it.
So.
Come get a microphone.
So there's a wireless stick over there that goes with that Sennheiser, and there's a channel for it. Or you can have the AV World mic. Okay. So their jukebox-driven sound system doesn't work. They got a Touch Tunes.
Yeah.
And everything goes through the Touch Tunes.
Yep.
And all the speakers are owned by the Touch Tunes people, and the amps owned by the Touch Tunes people. Yes.
No, because we put speakers in there. So I know that not all the speakers are owned by Touch Tunes.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of fucking shit from Club Cycle in there.
So what we got going on the show today?
No, continue.
I mean, my story's already wrong, so I don't want to tell it anymore.
I want to know why you're wrong. So you're assuming that all these speakers...
I was tasked to go in and figure out why the sound system owned and supplied by Touch Tunes on the first floor is not working properly.
There you go. That's the part you left out, the first floor.
First floor.
Because if you go upstairs...
Yeah, I asked them what was going on upstairs. They said, that's cool for now. We're not worried about that. It's downstairs.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So not any of the shit that I put in.
Absolutely not,
Good.
Apparently. Yeah, the stuff that Touch Tunes owns downstairs.
Oh, yeah, fuck those
Clarifications
guys.
made.
They put in fucking talkover systems that are trash.
Yeah.
It's probably an MTX sound system.
They're the
No,
fucking
it's
mob,
literally the Touch Tunes branded amp module and some like generic ass fucking speakers.
It's the cheapest
in the ceiling.
speakers you can get on the market.
Anywho,
Yeah.
it doesn't even sound that bad. They put in new ones apparently.
Oh.
But their line input device is right below their coffee station.
Okay.
So the wire that connects their Bluetooth, like when they're not playing the jukebox, they have an aux cord.
Yeah.
The plug is corroded with like coffee and coffee grounds and other various things that make wires not work.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
Coffee is gross. I hate coffee because my mom, my entire life, had a coffee cup with her, and it was always like getting spilled places or like just over things. And that, as a young kid, absolutely turned me off from the fact that I would ever want to drink coffee. So to me, I hate it. I thought I was going to see that cloud fall on you.
Yeah, it's coming.
I've
been watching it for a couple of days now.
You got a dingleberry something fierce hanging out there.
Yeah. I got to get the hot glue gun out during one of the DJ sets tonight.
Yeah, that's why I hate coffee.
I don't like coffee because it's a natural laxative, so I just call it poop juice.
Sometimes you need that in the morning, though.
Yeah,
that's what the day started.
I mean, the Rockstar helps.
So anyway,
I literally go.
Okay, yeah.
The caffeine. Period. Yeah, the Rockstar will do it.
Hit a
Red Bull will do it.
Rockstar.
I just drink a cup of milk if I had to shit too bad.
That's a different kind of poop than a coffee poop, though.
We could cut this.
We can bubbles in that one.
Now we can fill our constipated viewers. We can cut this out as a short.
Yeah, tell us your opinions on how to get a shit out down in the comments.
Anywho,
what works best for you?
So they need a part. They need a new DI box because like. The jukebox gets loud, but they can't get the tablet to get loud, the TVs to get loud, whatever. They want to have their Fire Island watch party Tuesday. They can't get the TVs loud enough through the jukebox. So I did some testing, figured out they need new DI. And they also want zone control, but like it apparently used to be set up for that, but it's not currently set up for that. So I did my little diagnostics, and they're like, we'll call the guy. He's, if they need to get new speakers in here, whatever they need to do, they want to keep us as a contract. So we're bringing you in and just kind of like, consult, figure out what's going on. So we call the last tech that was in there to work this gig. And I run him down what's going on and ask him what's up with the zone control and just what's up. And I'm talking 30, 45 seconds explaining what I've got in front of me. And he just like is the rudest old bastard.
Yeah, that's what gets
So why don't you just crawl up there and figure it out? It's literally what he said to me.
Why don't you do your fucking job, you
So-
fucking prick?
So here's what I decided to do. I'm in front of new clients, and I'm in my all pinks, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's be sassy. I'm like, well, you know, bud, I'm here because you didn't do your job right last time you were here, and I'm trying to give the professional courtesy to see why you might have done any of the things that these people didn't want before I go trying to, you know, untangle this clusterfuck. But if you got nothing nice to say, you go ahead and have yourself a lovely day. And he just hung up the phone. And the clients, you know, the people at the library just looked at me, and I'm like, this is why I don't like jukebox people. It's a bunch of old guys who bought a vending company back in 1974 and want passive income. And the minute anybody needs anything, rah, like me.
God damn it. Why do I have to do my fucking job?
I mean,
Yep.
to be fair, I sound like that
off.
most days, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but we still get up and fucking do it, though.
Yeah, I bitch while doing it. I don't bitch and tell someone else to fucking do it. That's a whole other level of old.
That's me.
So what I hear is if we wanted to, we should get into the jukebox game and push these guys out because they're a bunch of crotchety old fucks and they're probably going to die soon anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want
Period.
to get in jukeboxes.
I mean, vending, you
I mean,
know,
we could put in like bad
anything coin off.
jukeboxes. Like fucking, you want a jukebox? We'll give you a fucking jukebox. Like,
I
Should we
mean,
build a
nobody even
jukebox
wants a
app?
standalone. Yeah, everything's app based these days. So you know, we could, if we were doing something else, you know,
just install a
work
computer
around
with
it.
a jukebox app connected to it that everybody can log
If
into.
we
with
had
their
our
phone.
own live DJ network, so on Fridays and Saturdays, you could choose one of our fucking program, like a pay-per-view program, and like buy a DJ for your bar that night for like $50 or something like that, and have it on the TVs through our sound system.
yeah, they
I
could
already
like,
have a thing written up for basically that.
they
I
could
know.
Yeah.
take requests and shit like that. Like you could buy requests off.
Broski doesn't like my idea of doing virtual afters from the side quest.
No. I don't like the idea of turning the whole entire green room into an after area for a side quest.
Who said that was anything that was happening?
You said, what if they converted the green room into
So there's a whole
virtual
room up
afters?
there, an extra room that they want to turn into a stream lab. And they want to be able to like see if headliners will stay in town an extra day and do like a studio sessions mix for them. And I said,
Why
rather than
wouldn't
that,
they just do it on their fucking stage?
Yeah, but what I said was
because, I mean, we gotta
nobody.
close it too.
I said nobody wants to go home after a show and sit there and watch a show on their phone. They'd rather
You
go
don't
to the
have
after
to go
parties and
home at
everything
2.
else.
You just have to take the liquor off the shelves.
that's a whole other
That's
conversation.
way too much work at 2:00 in the morning.
But technically, it just has to be locked and you can't see it. So if you built cabinets that closed over top of the bar so that you couldn't see the alcohol and took off all the keg taps handles, you
I
can
wouldn't
stay
have
open
a,
as late as you want.
I wouldn't have a bar downstairs if I was running that place. But
Yeah, I wouldn't
that's
have-
my personal
Yeah, you
opinion.
just have the bar
of how to
upstairs and
do
then
it.
downstairs is your after
And then you can
hours.
close up exactly. But that's a whole other mess. You got to split it. The LCB is going to breathe down your neck. You're just trying to get it.
mean,
Neither
really-
here nor there.
Yeah.
They want to develop content. They want to have an online presence. They want to have DJ sets online that are exclusive to them having brought these people to their venue.
Why don't we just do it instead?
Oh my God. Never mind.
Listen, it's great that they want to do that, and I'm sure eventually they'll try and figure it out, and maybe they'll actually do it.
I think they should. I think I think it'd be great.
We
I think
did it in-
anything,
yeah, we used to
anything
live
coming
stream
out
Mad
of
Bar
Pittsburgh,
every single
anything
night.
generating, more people to be interested in and involved with electronic music in the city of Pittsburgh, going out, spending money, supporting local talent, up and coming headliners from across, the country. I think all of that is good, and that is the mission that we're here to. I do it despite the bitching because of that, because I like, people should be able to go out and escape the bullshit that is this fucking dumpster fire of an existence.
Yeah. Escapism.
You found a whole market full of joy and annoying people, and I don't know. I can't do it.
Yeah, I like it. I like going out. I like going to good concerts. I like good production quality.
We had a blast at Kendrick Lamar. That was a hell of a show.
It was a great show. They did tons of fireworks, tons of lighting. I'm going to see Nas with the symphony in a couple weeks. I want experiences at this point.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
What was a D&B rig?
A Kendrick. Nice.
Oh, you figured it out? Word. Yeah, the amount of low end that was hitting me in the chest from 100 and some feet away was pretty remarkable. Cardioid triple 21. Who was the manufacturer? D&B? D and B. Audio Tech.
Like drum and bass?
Kind of, but not really.
Like Dave and Buster's.
Like Dave and Buster's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a DJ show.
It is a DJ show.
We got
DJing's
DJs.
a lot of things.
Has there been any cool DJ information that you've learned recently?
I got an email. There's a new DJ Studio version coming that's going to have faster stem separation and a better like auto mix engine, and they're really trying to improve that platform.
Huh.
So that's kind of interesting.
There's a new app that I downloaded the other day called AI DJ.
Okay.
And it creates mashups. It takes any song you want. So give me a song that you want the music from.
Oh, this is crazy.
Just the instrumental music from it. Anybody in the room.
Backseat freestyle.
Rich Baby Daddy.
That's a good song.
Rich
The
Baby
fire
Daddy.
fire instrumental.
All right, Rich Baby Daddy. You can give me the lyrics. Okay. What lyrics do you want over it?
Anything Michael McDonald.
Okay.
Maybe some Baby Come Back or something. Some 70s yacht, late 70s, early 80s yacht rock. Yeah.
Let's see what he comes up with here.
Yeah. Some Kenny Loggins, maybe. Bob Seger, perhaps.
I keep forgetting every time.
Yes. Right. Perfect.
All right, create mashup.
Yeah.
So let's see what it comes up with here. You do go into a queue, but it doesn't really take that long.
Should you just incorporate this to just be the start of your set when the time comes?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to.
Let's do it. Let's do that.
You mean like tonight when it's time to DJ?
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of this, right?
Yeah. I think I can export it as an MP3. If I pay money, I can export it as a wave.
Okay. Well, fuck a wave.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about a wave.
Yeah.
It'll take about 5 minutes, so we'll come back to this.
We'll come back to that.
Maybe I'll play it through the sound
We'll
system.
figure it out.
Go ahead.
You got a wireless mic so I can get in over there?
There's a stick that
wireless
goes
over
with
there.
that Sennheiser. Is it
I
either
see the Sennheiser, but it's dead.
is it either in the rack, kind of tucked off to one of the sides? If not, it's in one of the drawers over on
I
the right.
see it, but it's dead.
There's batteries somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking for them. I didn't know if that one was connected.
Do you know where double A's are? I don't think there's any.
I
over
got
there.
double A's on the back shelf
got
back
one
there.
double A.
There's a giant box of them. I got double A's in my car.
I got AAA in my car.
He's got triple A in his
I have
car.
triple A too.
I also
yeah.
have triple A.
Yeah.
But no, if you go on the back shelves where my to-go gear is, on the
Right by
right
the
side of
garage
that,
door.
there's a box of double A's.
If you can survive the scavenger hunt for double A batteries,
It's not a
you
scavenger
too.
hunt. They're exactly where I said. See?
Yeah, all right.
Something I learned though recently as a DJ.
Oh, yeah, you're new.
Your friends are not your target market. Like
I taught you that.
Yeah, you did, and they straight up just don't show up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
friends
you
are
can't
good for
be
that.
upset when your friends don't show up.
You
You
can't
just
be
got to go
upset.
make everybody your
I
friend.
was the first time, but now it's whatever.
You kind of just can't be upset if anybody shows up. Like, you're going to definitely have plenty of times where nobody shows up at all, and then you just have fun with it.
It's true. I've had many a days.
I
where-
call it going stupid for no reason.
I still enjoy
I do it a
myself.
lot.
Yeah, I used to get real upset and take it real personal when people wouldn't show up to my events. I'd be like, man, I'm fucking out here putting in this grind. But really, like, I'm just doing my job. Like, I don't go to their fucking job every day. That'd be weird if I did.
I don't
just
come down
don't-
to your place of business and smack the dick out of your mouth.
Damn right.
I just don't care.
My song's
anymore.
ready. Rich Baby Daddy.
At the end of the day,
And I
if
keep
nobody
forgetting
shows
you.
up, I'm just gonna hang out with the DJs all night long.
I mean, DJs are an interesting crowd.
They're very interesting.
Yeah, why am I doing it this way? I'm just going to go set up at the DJ thing. Talk among yourselves.
Talk among ourselves.
That means
Bro-
talk to yourself, not talk
So,
to me.
Broski, you had your first set out maybe a month ago or so. I remember you weren't pleased with it.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely garbage.
You have since played out again.
Twice, and
Twice.
Yes, twice.
Third time's the charm is what I hear.
No. Oh yeah. I guess technically, yeah. The side quest gig, golden, loved it.
Talk me through the progression of your first 3 gigs and what it was like transitioning from practicing a shit ton to playing in front of people in a there's no do-overs type of scenario.
It was kind of easy only because, this is like a good starting point because it teaches you to just ignore what's in front of you. So, I mean, if you just focus on the music, your music's going to be better and you're not going to have all that, stress and pressure from the crowd.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, at first, I would say it's good to focus on yourself and focus on playing a smooth set, but eventually you're going to have to play to the crowd.
You know what I was going to respond was that as I remember kind of progressing through my career, there's phases where you gotta be more in your laptop or more in the tracks to more head up in the crowds paying attention to what's going on, and then maybe you'll kind of get. I've oscillated in not in terms of like being all the way one way or the other, but maybe the focus has moved around a little bit throughout my career.
Well, honestly, I just imagine I'm over you guys' house or sitting in my living room just playing to nobody. I'm just doing my own thing. I don't really let the pressure of having people watching me like I used to, get to me.
In all fairness, I was at his first set. And he was doing really good, then just got really nervous and started fucking up. And he was killing it at my house, before practicing, killing it. He was killing it for the first 20 minutes. Then he started, getting hella nervous, and I could just tell. And it was so the set was supposed to be me. And then I got him on the back-to-back, and then my idea was to have my flash drive break so that he could have the set, because I didn't really care about the set. Then I was like, you know what? Take the first 45 minutes, and then we'll go back-to-back for the last, 30.
Okay.
And then once he started, getting nervous, I just hopped on. And then, he got better from there.
Well, at least you were a parachute for him.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't really mix deep dub either, so it's
Can I be so honest about starting a DJ career with deep dub?
That's a terrible idea.
It really is.
Don't care. I enjoy it.
See, and I appreciate that, but in terms of
do you enjoy it, or is your fetish just headbanging rave hoes?
No.
Well, there's that.
No.
Yeah?
I just enjoy it. And I don't know. I like the weird music, and deep dub is the weirdest you can get. So,
I mean, in this rave economy in Pittsburgh, it's kind of
I disagree full-heartedly that deep dub is the weirdest you can get.
What would you say is?
Dude, there's so many eclectic, weird genres.
I think breakcore is the weirdest you can get.
No.
Anything with the word acid in it, or
not even.
or psychedelic.
Not even. Experimental. I did a noise show for Mattis at Wood Street where the woman literally had broken fragments of records. She had turntables with wide out triple needles just feeding echoes, just noise, just loops and static and voices, all crazy languages from records all over the world.
Now that shit's fucking weird.
That shit was fucking
I do like
weird.
experimental. Experimental's pretty weird, too.
Yeah, man. We can talk about the avant-garde as far as music and DJ culture, and for sure. I mean, deep dub is almost right next door to any other form of dubstep, one of which is rhythm, which is extremely commercially viable. We're right in the region of the Lost Lands sphere, and that whole, that's a movement. When I went to high school, kids listen to Pantera and all type of metal bands and hardcore stuff. They listen to rhythm now. That's angry dude music.
What are you guys gonna do whenever I walk in here and start chopping rhythm?
That'll be cool.
I mean, listen.
Really? I don't like
listen,
rhythm.
you'll be selling tickets. I know that much.
Yeah, for sure.
But still.
But
You'll be playing
dub,
Slade shows.
Deep dub is really big. Deep dub is really huge in Pittsburgh right now. So
Listen, I like deep dub.
as coming from someone that was a drum and bass DJ, there's
dub's not
maybe
that bad.
5 drum and bass shows a year, and that's if you're lucky.
I've got more to deep dub. I think it's a really cool genre. I like being able to implement it into my sound at large and go there. But I feel as far as the art of manipulating the energy of songs and taking the crowd on a journey where you're gonna have rises and falls and all these dynamics to a set. Like deep dub's really just kind of like in the pocket for 60 minutes if you're playing a straight deep dub set. And I feel like it doesn't trigger you to work out a lot of the different muscles you might use DJing other genres, if that makes sense.
I agree. I also, and this is no hate because I like the genre too, but I also feel it's a lot less soulful than some of these other genres, and it's more about like just like slamming tracks. Like all the good deep dub DJs I know are just slamming track after track after track after track instead of like, it's less about blending and more about just like
I love
slamming tracks together.
I love bringing this up on this show. I think we've talked about it once or twice before. But I mean, house is house and house is popular and people like to hover around that 128 mark because that's where your heart rate's supposed to be at like a moderate activity. Like that's something like you're doing cardio, you want your heart rate at about 128. It's a great walking tempo. Drum and bass, I mean, that's running speed. Anyone who jogs, if you ever jog to a drum and bass set, like you're going to have the best run of your life because every
drum and bass is actually the speed at like riding a bike up a hill.
That too. Hips Don't Lie is at 103, as is everything else in that genre, and you see people shaking ass to it every time because that's like there's a natural frequency of your hips in that like, reggae tone range. 70, 140, however you want to call it, is awkward. There is nothing your body does comfortably at that tempo except maybe do some...
That's why I'm not that into it is because I can't dance to it. And that's really what it comes down to is I can't dance and like I can dance to everything else but like dubstep and all dubstep I just can't dance to. All I can do is like bob my head. Like there's no like I can't get into rhythm when it's like I go out to
literally
dance.
The feature of 140 though is that it's an awkward tempo for your body and it like makes you be more like in your head about it.
Yeah,
so,
it makes
like,
you turn into a pony.
Yeah, that part. Which I'm not opposed to sometimes.
Shout out Horse Girl.
Shout out Horse Girl. My wife.
Listen.
I saw that nickname today in the chat, and I was like, I should be Horse Man.
I've had Horse Girl in my release radar the past 2 weeks because I like a lot of really gay music, and I like a lot of really gay music. Horse Girl.
I'm not gonna lie though. Live, like I was listening to her sets, like recorded sets, and the transitions were awful. And it wasn't that good. Her Boiler Room set, like you have to listen to it. Like the transitions are just not that good.
I don't want to mix half an hour in that fucking makeup.
But live in the like underground of movement with like the crazy bass and like just the energy I felt. There's like people with like ponies, like inflatable ponies, and there's like kids at her set, and like I don't know. It was a good. I was supposed to go see Claude Von Stroke. And we didn't leave that set. I saw the whole set. It was a whole hour and a half. I didn't leave at all. I was going to do 45, and then Horse Girl was so good. I looked at my boy Mike, and I'm like, this is amazing. I'm like, are you sure you want to go? And he was like, no, I'm not leaving.
You don't need technical proficiency to build a proper vibe.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it was just, I don't know. It was just like...
It helps.
It was also helped. It was like a relief, like some hard dance at fucking... It's basically hard dance. Call it hard techno if you want. It's hardcore.
Sure.
And how some hardcore at movement when I've been listening to house and like and like ghetto tech and like all the kinds of shit like that was dope.
People can see you, Big T.
I know. I'm just listening. What the fuck am I supposed? I'm not going to interrupt. He's telling a fucking story.
I don't know.
He's over here reliving movement. Goddamn Horse Girl.
I thought you wanted to...
It was the best set of
I want to
movement
make sure
for me.
you know you can participate in this conversation.
I've been participating.
Okay.
It was definitely
I had
the
to
best
get my
set of
shit
movement.
ready. I had to reset this thing.
Energy-wise?
It wasn't
Energy-wise,
working.
for sure, dude. The people in the crowd
No,
were
now
going
I'm talking.
insane.
God damn it! You got me in the convert. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Energy-wise, it was the best.
No.
It was the best.
Was it the best?
I think it was.
Who was the best from being from a DJ's DJ perspective? Like, what set did you see that made you like rethink the craft?
I saw this dude called Full Body Do-Rag who literally is just wearing a do-rag that drags on the ground like a cape.
I love that.
And he was playing like some ghetto tech and like breaks and like garage and like all kinds of, and his set was like, I didn't even understand how he was transitioning.
Hippie Sabotage
Like half of the
changed my
transitions, I was just like, the songs just came out of nowhere and I was like, what the fuck?
But fire.
So fire, dude. So it's good. And he was playing on the voids too, like that big ass void sound system. Like That
I'm
shit looked like a
assuming
weapon.
It was probably a lot of edits that he had pre-made so that he didn't have to mix as much.
Well, yeah, I don't
Maybe.
know. Either way, it was
listen,
fucking good.
If you got a good edit game, you could do a lot of crazy shit on two
Well,
channels.
here's the go. I'm going to play this fucking AI song now. Hopefully it works.
All right,
Hippie
send it.
sabotage.
This is Rich Baby Daddy and I Keep Forgetting by Michael McDonald.
Love this.
I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore.
That's off a little.
I keep forgetting things will never be the same
Hold on.
again.
Yep, AI didn't know what it was doing.
We can fix that.
You can?
Yeah, definitely.
You could just tell it fucked up?
Yeah.
It's like, you had no idea. They might not be even close to the same BPM, and this is a really tall task.
No,
to
that's
ask
what
for.
I was thinking too. That's probably not even close to the same BPM, and they're just trying to force it.
Definitely.
They need to chop and screw the vocal, like, just give it that.
And you made that so clear. I keep forgetting every time you're near. Every time I see your smile. Hear your hello. Saying you can only stay
It's closer.
a while.
I mean, the fact that you're this close, that fast, as someone who does this professionally, is something. It's definitely something.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, this is just the free version.
Yeah,
I could do the paid version and have
I
more,
bet it'd work
more
like
tweaks.
gangbusters.
Yeah. That's AI, baby.
It's getting there.
Every time I hear how you never want to live all night, how it's gone too far. Yeah.
And now I'm just going to play some music.
Have fun.
came from, the dreams we have, the love we we share. This is what we're waiting for. And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share. This is what we're waiting for.
It's hotter than a motherfucker in here today. Holy shit. I'm sweating my balls off.
Try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up all the mail. Just another day at the pick up all the mail. Just another day at the pick up all the mail. Just another day at the pick up all the mail.
on that bad side, make your mama sad side, make your girlfriend laugh side, make seduce your dad side. On the bed.
on some yellow dickies. I knew he was a huffy cause his neck had hella hickeys. I said it's nice to meet you, shook his hand and it was sticky. I looked into his eyes and then that's when it hit me. I said, oh Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. I just might let you come into my life and waste my time. I don't see no other man, boy you done turn me blind. You make me take a believe you even when you lying.
Talk about me just so word on the street. You're obsessed and just confess it, put your hands up. It's obvious I'm your number one. It's alright to just admit that I'm the fantasy. You're obsessed and just confess it cause it's obvious I'm your number one. I'm your number one. I'm your number one. Yeah, I'm just living that life untouched. Cold classic but I still pop.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I'm not staying. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out no pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million, like 1 million. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping,
I did a DJing. I played a bunch of stuff. I tried out some things that I haven't been doing live, but I wanted to see if they would work and how well I can make them work.
You did the thing, sir.
I did the thing.
You sent it, as it were.
I tried my best.
We're going to cut back to Mikey Sling there.
Great.
On the couch.
Just me. I'm taking over the show.
Okay. Who's going to be the next DJ?
Me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was
Then
over
why are
there.
you on
He
the
was over there
couch?
practicing.
I'm going to just talk to...
You're in the wrong place. You need to bring your laptop. You need to be doing over here. Instead, you're over there. Now I'm going to have to go over there, and you're going to have to come over here.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's going to be a whole shuffle
No,
kerfuffle.
it's fine.
You're fine.
I am.
Fucked up, insecure, and erotic, and emotional.
Yeah, all right.
My mom taught me that when I was a kid. She's like, don't say fine. It means fucked up, insecure, and erotic, and emotional.
I want to meet the man who taught her that.
Right? It was probably a professor back in the 80s because nothing's fine. It's good, it's great, it's happy, it's sad, but you're never fine. Give you a fine, $350 for looking good. Need about $350.
Only shawties can be
All
fine.
about $350. All right, that's better. Yeah. Well, I got a tan yesterday.
What are you going to play?
Me?
Yeah, let's...
Drum and bass.
All right.
I got a new remix from Jordan. I've got
it the-
unreleased Chaotic Style for the show tonight.
Is it the one he just released? He just gave to the group chat?
I don't know. We called it a Quick Master, so it might not be ready
It's
yet.
the Baby Egypt one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I got the Baby Egypt remix.
Yeah, we've been literally just like chilling with this dude. We met him at the Pride. We did like a little Pride Renegade, and then this dude came up promoting his rave, and then we would just go into a bunch of hood parties with him.
Oh shit! I'll make a track for him. I want to work with him.
You should. They really want people to make tracks, and they'll use them. He's hype. He's like really big in the city.
I gotta meet him. I got hold of
He has a song with Wapo.
Broski, take my spot.
Oh, now you're going to the DJ booth.
For the bit.
Mikey, you're in my seat. I don't like it. I'm gonna shout and Cooper the fuck out of you.
I feel like I need to move the mic because I was about to move the mic because it wasn't. I was about to move the mic because it wasn't. Did you mute our mics just now? No. I don't want to hear it as well. Yeah, nothing else is getting sound.
What happened? I didn't. I mean, I picked my phone up. Maybe that would did it. Hold on. I've apparently did a thing. Everything's
Can you
muted.
still hear me? Oh, you can hear me. I'm
I can hear
taking
you
over.
now.
What about now? What about now?
Test. All right, we're good.
Yeah, all right, that's better. That's
I
better.
felt like I needed to move that mic because it wasn't tall enough for me.
Why does
It's
he
like
wear his hair
perfectly
like
positioned
this?
to your face, so like you have to sit there.
Why does he wear his hair like this? It is not a good look.
Who?
No, I think
Subtronics?
I think a man. There's some kind of like swag to a man bun if you look correctly.
No. This.
I
is
think with the
something
white
else.
tee, like you can't be wearing a man bun in a suit.
whatever he's comfortable with.
I don't think you can wear a man bun in a suit, but like with that bummed out look you got going on, like just got off work, just chilling. The man bun complements the fit, and now it's not a bummed out look. Now you did something with it.
It's a running joke, by the way. Sensei's always like, "Oh, I'm not convinced that Broski's not Subtronics because how my hair is always messy and."
Ah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Inside
And how
jokes
he makes
only
his
work for
rhythm.
the people that are inside of the joke.
That's okay. He'll see this episode.
He might.
No, he will. I'll make sure of it.
Oh. You're taking a long time to get set up there. If you would have just come up when I was
This
ready for you,
DJ sucks.
it would have been fine. But instead, we're over here like, oh, Broski's over here being Subtronics. Did you just shut your power off? Did you just power down?
Shake that.
No.
Tell you what, I've had a long week already. It's only Wednesday.
Let's have therapy real quick. What's going on with you, bud? What's up?
I gotta go out of town. I don't.
You're going on vacation.
It's not a vacation.
Because you have a family?
Yes.
That's fair.
That's not how it works, bro. When you're on vacation with a family, you're just a chauffeur and a guy paying the bills and the fucking dude that has to get up 5 hours earlier than he normally has to get up to go do shit in the sun.
Where are you going?
Should I hit him with
California.
it, broski? Should I hit him with it?
Hit him with it. Yeah, give us the wisdom.
At the rate Colby's growing, this is the last time you're gonna go on vacation with him as a kid. He's gonna be a teenager next year. He's gonna be wanting to go here, go do that. Blah, blah. This is the end of an era, bud.
I don't believe you because
Okay.
I know the kid a lot better than you do. And he's developmentally at about 11 still.
I mean, it could happen fast. When he's literally 6'4" in 3 weeks from now.
I don't know. I liked going out of town whenever I was in my teens. I mean, you got to think. I mean, there's I don't know,
Yeah.
females.
Right?
Let's go to Florida
That's what I'm
and go
saying.
to a
His
5-star hotel.
his,
There's females in the hotel. He
his-
wants to go.
His basket's gonna drop, and he's gonna be different. His
Oh,
voice will
definitely.
start cracking, and he's gonna.
Oh,
wanna
that
go
part's
do
already
things.
started. His voice is cracking. He's awkward as shit.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yep.
Bitch face. I am that bitch face. Are you not doing bottom thirds today because you're using your phone?
I mean, people know who I am. Let's be honest.
You that bitch.
That's right. I'm in love with some music that's coming out right now. I've realized.
Is it from AI?
No,
Did Timbaland make it with
No.
an AI bot?
absolutely not.
Okay.
Here's what I'm realizing. The 2 weeks before the 4th of July are when everyone saves the best.
Okay.
That's when those are when the actual hottest tracks of summer come out. There's always a bunch of high energy, really super bright, cheery, around graduation new music releases. And then there's the midsummer batch.
Okay.
And I feel like it was a really good midsummer batch.
I mean, that's
Alright.
cool, but I feel like anything that drops midsummer isn't going to be popular until fall.
I feel like that might have been true 10 years ago. But I don't know. Things happen fast these days. Maybe all of these get blown right by. I just really loved my release radar this week.
Oh,
So
that's good.
I'm excited
I'm
about
glad
it.
that your algorithm's smacking.
It's me and Spotify. And I'll tell you, the secret was having Tidal and not ever using Spotify for anything gig related. Spotify is near and dear to me. That's my musical taste.
I feel that I ruined my Spotify. Now SoundCloud is where I find that gas. But I didn't use SoundCloud for anything gig related, and my SoundCloud just shows me fire drum and bass, fire garage, just fire EDM, and then anything mainstream I use Spotify for.
That's fair.
Plus, I like to find those
I like the Tidal streams in the Serato. So as a Serato user with Tidal,
I like
doing open format. It was nice.
I like to find those tracks that have 150 plays, but are super well produced bangers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can't find that on Spotify.
No, well, I mean, you can. They're there. They're just a lot harder to find. It's different than finding them on SoundCloud.
I just play what they tell me to play.
Yeah, you're in that zone. It's a whole,
Yeah.
curation is not entirely. I mean, it is, but it's a different angle.
No, I mean, I do my own thing with the curation side of stuff, with we're now releasing playlists for shit and doing that sort of thing.
See,
I can dig. I just don't get paid to dig. I get paid to produce.
I've been around music my whole life, and even when I was a young kid, I knew there were some people who were in bands that they didn't write music. Their job was to go out and perform standards, songs that everyone knew. These are your sing-along songs, your religious songs and stuff that people, relate to. It's part of the tradition of, music. And I feel like that's kind of the niche as a wedding DJ where you've got to keep traditions alive.
True. It's true. We do. All right, play some music for us.
I lost the game.
Yes, you did. Hoax is on fire right now. New one from Hoax.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry. Almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking you were turned around. But everybody knows almost doesn't count. Almost heard you saying you were finally free. What was always missing for you, babe? You found it in me. But you can't get to heaven half off the ground. You know that I could give you what you came here for. Gonna find me somebody not afraid to let go. Wanna no doubt be that kind of man. You came real close. Every time you build me up, you only let me down. But everybody knows, almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. I can't keep on loving you, 1 foot outside the door. I hear a funny hesitation of a heart that's never really sure. Can't keep on trying if you're looking for more. You know that I could give you what you came here for. Gonna find me somebody.
It really is hot up here.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry. Almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking you were turned around. But everybody knows, almost doesn't I can't keep on loving you, 1 foot outside the door. I hear a funny hesitation of a heart that's never really sure. Can't keep on trying if you're looking for more. You know that I could give you what you came here for.
Sweet like sugar, popping like bass. I know you never met another rockin' like this. Take it to the top and I really won't quit. Too hot, don't stop, yeah, drink that bitch. Sweet like sugar, popping like bass. I know you never met another rockin' like this. Take it to the top and I really won't quit. Too hot, don't stop, yeah, I'm that bitch. Mwah. I'm that bitch. Mwah. I'm that bitch. Sweet like sugar, popping like bass. I know you never met another rockin' like this. Take it to the top and I really won't quit. Too hot, don't stop, yeah, I'm that bitch.
New chaotic style.
She a bad bitch. She the baddest bitch. She a savage bitch. Damn, I gotta have this bitch. She might shoot some. She wanna be my boo, huh? She gon' boo, huh? Bend over in Tucson. Turn my bitch
You know, it's our music and we built it, do you know what I mean? And I don't want to see all the major people jumping on it and exploiting it, you know? People have tried to cross it over as the mainstream, it's 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 the mainstream.
Draw for the weapon. Now draw for the weapon. Weapon.
New Shy Effects.
Rallenta, se ci provi ti fai male. I ain't with that bullshit, no boo. I've been on that new shit, brand new. I ain't want to backtrack or rap cat big facts. I don't fuck with Period.
Pensavano che venissi a giocare, non ci arrivano. Non ho capito.
Ooh, that's a up. Ooh, let 'em drop. Ooh, that's a check. Ooh, that's a long. No time to play. Ooh, you hurt yourself. Ooh, that's a watch. Ooh, oh my god. Ooh, give me lots. Ooh, I can't stop. Ma non venite a giocare, vi farete male.
Rallenta, se ci provi ti fai male.
Yeah, with that bullshit, no boo. Been on that new shit, brand new. I ain't want to backtrack or rap cat big facts. I don't fuck with Period. Ooh, that's a up. Ooh, let 'em drop. Ooh, that's a check. Ooh, that's a long. Don't come to play. Ooh, you hurt yourself. Ooh, that's a watch. Ooh, oh my god. Ooh, give me lots. Ooh, I can't stop. Non venite a giocare, vi farete male.
Hey, bud.
Whoa.
I played some songs for y'all.
You did the thing.
I did, in fact,
You
do the
pressed
thing.
the button.
It was really good. I enjoyed it as well. Oh, by the way, before you start playing
yeah.
music, you know what would make it cooler up there, I was thinking?
A fan?
Vagisil.
More fans?
Vagisil.
Okay.
I only use that
Did the
under
screen
my
just
eyes.
change?
Yeah.
All right, good.
That was good. Lots of fresh tracks in there.
Hi,
tracks
friends.
a couple tracks I have that I haven't downloaded yet. That you played
Who's
before
this
me.
chaotic style?
It's okay.
That you're
I forgive you,
playing
I guess.
tracks from.
Yeah, there was some Jordan there, some new hooks, some new Shy
Dude,
Effects.
that track that Jordan sent you is such a you track. It's ratchet as hell. But I feel like you're gonna play that all the time. That's a super ratchet track.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, man,
Hey,
what's new in your world?
my world?
Yeah, what you got going on?
Come take my seat. I'm going to go outside.
What? You're going outside? Who's DJing next?
I'll go next.
All right. What do you got to set up? All right. Well.
And here I am, alone again. Now we get to talk about our sponsor. Quit walking in front of the camera. Jesus Christ, Mikey Slang. We need to put the tape on the floor again.
Yeah, there's needs to be tape again.
Yeah.
Oh, my thing's up.
You DJ'd,
whatever.
you got
That's
colorful
fine.
shoes.
Yeah.
You got new bandanas.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of. We talked about that last week.
Yeah. I bought new shorts the other day. I got new scents.
You went to the mall and I didn't get to go. I was very upset by that.
Yeah, I did. I went shopping. I got new cologne. I got spoiled by the lady at the cologne counter named Cece. She's very sweet to me.
I miss cosmetics counter girls. That was like the highlight of growing up, going to the mall with my aunt, and yeah, because I got used as a they would spray me with everything.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to see what it smells like on a bottle.
Give me that on Armageddon, TJ. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they've really dropped in the customer service in the cosmetics department. Honestly.
Everything's online. Retail's not what it used to be.
It's really not. It's because they stopped training and they started hiring the cheapest people. And it's just, in fact, Coco, are you back there? You can talk on this subject. You can come on the show.
Over here.
We're going to talk about customer service and the lack thereof in the world.
Yeah, you can.
Because honestly, it's a real shame.
It really is.
The way that people run their businesses and the way that they train their employees to represent their businesses. And this is why so many businesses fail. So I'm going to talk about something right now. It's an honest conversation. I got a 3-star review today. It's the first.
You were telling me about this.
It's the first less than 5-star review I've gotten in ever. So I read it and I'm digesting it. And of all of the things in there, there is one thing that is valid. Do I think that one thing warrants a less than 5-star? Maybe a 4, maybe a 4.5. But in the reality is, it wasn't as bad as she's made it to be. And now I'm trying to have a conversation with her openly about, let's really evaluate the day. And let's see if maybe you're confusing part of the day with just fixating on certain things that weren't my fault and weren't in my control. But yet you're making my fault as if I were not prepared. But I were prepared.
You were.
I were. I was as prepared as they could give me with the fact that they didn't fill out my planning forms and just expected me to know what to do. I fucking wish, reviews, bro. Yeah. That would be the best fucking service in the world. If there was a two-way street for reviews, I'll leave you a review if you leave me a review. But here's the thing. I can leave a reply to her review, which is the closest I can get to leaving a review for her, which means I need to word it in a way that is both political and nice and cordial.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, her screen name alone lets everybody know that she's 95 years old. And her biggest complaint is I made her use an online form that was too difficult for her to understand. Now,
I think you need to do a better job of accommodating your nonagenarian wedding clients, because that's something that you're obviously not taking seriously enough as a market segment.
Apparently, Bubby and Grandpop's wedding in their formative late 60s, early 70s, they were not prepared for modern technologies such as DJ intelligence.
I could have told you out the gate that they weren't going to do the forms. You might could have.
The groom was a retired cardiologist.
Oh yeah,
leads me to believe that he knows how to run a computer.
Absolutely not.
No, you don't think so?
Nope. Doctors don't do anything.
All right,
dude. I worked at a law firm. And I had a help desk call of a lawyer that's never written an email for himself. He's 70 years old, and his secretary was out.
Yep.
And I had to describe this dude from the second to press the power button on his computer to hit send, how to send an email.
Let's talk about illiteracy in America.
Tech illiteracy or just illiteracy in general?
It's one and the same at this point. If you don't know how to use a computer,
there's a lot of people who can't
read. You
read.
might as well be illiterate.
If you can use it, you need to be able to read to use a computer, but you can still read and not know how to use a computer. I guess I get where you're going here. All right, okay. All right, continue.
Yeah.
All right.
Think about it. There are computers in every part of our everyday life at this point, right? You go
ours for sure.
Anybody's. If you're going to McDonald's, computer screen. You're going to Sheetz, computer screen. You're going to Walmart, computer screen. Giant Eagle, computer screen.
Yeah.
Walmart, computer screen. Everywhere you go is a computer screen.
They still cater to the old folks. They're still human beings. Most
I don't
places.
believe that old dude does.
Not for much longer though. That's for sure.
Old people even have smartphones now, which is
It took my mom forever to figure out smartphones.
Yeah, it took my mom a while too, and then my mom's devastated because she can't afford an iPhone. So my mom is devastated if she has to get a new Android phone because it's slightly different.
Yeah, I fucking hate Androids.
Just about everyone else's home screen makes me nauseous.
I get it.
Yeah, mine's not. You would hate mine too. It's not very organized.
I'm in folders on mine. I got hella folders. And each folder's labeled with what it holds.
I just have like 10 apps that I use that are on the main screen. Everything else in the app drawer.
No, I have my homepage and then all my most used apps and a grid and then some widgets and some audio stuff and then the other way is like productivity and my calendar widget.
Well, let's get this guy DJing.
What do you got going on up there?
You can DJ?
I'm gonna play drum and bass because he played drum and bass, and I want to play drum and bass.
Some drum and bass.
Play some drum and bass.
Make it
you
horsey.
ready?
Let's call you Pony Boy.
I'll take that.
It's from the Outsiders.
The pink. No, he's the pink
Stay
pony
gold,
boy over
Pony
here.
Boy. Stay gold.
All right. It sounds like shit.
Filter knob?
What'd you say?
You don't get to take a break tonight.
Saxophone, Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the tail out rock.
Wow.
Is that it? Shout out chat. Chat's popping off tonight.
Chat's popping off
Is
tonight?
it popping off
Is it
tonight?
Is it because Broski's mom's in the chat?
Mr. Slang.
Is your mom in the chat?
Amongst others.
Amongst
I feel like
others.
That was fire.
Broski, how old's your mom?
I feel like that was at least 15 minutes.
Is she my
How old's
age?
Your mom.
Ancient?
I played
40? Dickhead?
no,
Your set was good as
she's
shit,
older-
bro. That
she's
new
older than
remix
you.
is fire.
Oh
She's
yeah, I
older
got
than
you.
you.
I got
Okay.
you.
I think we represented.
That was
for-
a fun
for Pittsburgh
EDM
drum and
open
bass
format
tonight.
set.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't get bored.
That was
I
open
got
bass.
drum and bass for days, and like my big thing with EDM before I ever mixed open format was I want the crowd to be engaged even if they don't like the music. So I play a lot of remixes, rap bangers mixed into drum and bass because like even if you're not into drum and bass and you hear like One More Night or like a song that you like, you'll be like, oh, okay, this is cool.
This is true. That's how it works.
You know, I want to get more into like what Dover Spike does with the acapellas. And
That's definitely a 4-deck thing.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Only beef I have with this one, I like this one a lot, but there's no Q button, and that.
Yeah,
Who
so
needs
the
a Q
fader.
button? You got 8 of them.
No, I need the regular
Actually,
Q.
Well,
No.
there's also hot Qs up above the platter on the Rev 7 as well. You can make those 4 buttons. The those 4
okay.
Qs too.
I mean, it's a nice controller. It's just.
So,
it's
Broski,
just-
you going to DJ then?
It's hard when I'm not used to
I
it.
am.
No, that's fair.
Okay.
I don't like
Anything
playing on
that's
CDJs.
different than my own, it's like it's not the same, and I'm
Yeah, no,
just
that's
like
okay.
I hate it.
But you showed out.
Yeah.
And a little complaining and passing is acceptable, but I mean, you stepped up and did the thing. I'm excited more people are getting used to the Rev 7 because now we can just have a straight up. What do they call that when all the DJs get up and do just a big
A back to back.
Yeah, but like the big boy back to back, the Royal Rumble back to back.
Back to back.
You can call it whatever you want to call it. I like to call it nuts to butts.
Yep.
Nuts to butts.
Nuts to butts.
Nuts to butts. We're gonna open a bottle of wine
Are
for
we?
the festivities for our
Okay.
special guest. Shout out to our special guest in house. This is the air horn just for them.
I think Broski's going to be our last DJ set of the night. So we're going to get him up there. Get off my couch. Go
Yeah, get
entertain
off the
me.
couch and go. Your mom.
Take your
mom's in
Subtronics
chat.
hairdo up onto the
Shout out
DJ
Broski's
booth.
mom.
Right?
Tessa's in here too. Shout out my nail tech, always keeping me looking.
Do you think Debbie's
super
watching?
slutty.
We got Debbie Mattis in the chat.
I don't see. No.
I hope she's watching. She's our biggest fan. She watches just for the few glimpses of Rockstar Mike.
We got hella fire emojis from Jennifer Lynn. Shout out Jennifer.
Is that
We got Crash having a good time. Shout out Crash. You got me coughing.
okay?
Crusader Billy was through earlier. Nope.
So I don't even know how long we've been doing this show in weeks
Over a
anymore.
year.
Yeah, it's definitely over a year. But like, do you remember when we used to track it and we used to number them? We'd be like, this is this episode and this is this episode. And then we're like, we're just going to have special artists and then we'll label it like that. But then people started rescheduling and then we just didn't get anybody else to come in. So we just did DJ shit. We're so out of whack with our show right now.
How do you feel about letting people submit mixes and just playing them?
I'm not opposed to it, but like they have to be able to record a video mix with decent quality audio. So like,
yeah, I have some friends that could do that. That
Great.
have been talking about it.
I don't see why we couldn't do that. I mean, realistically, we could give them the link like we do for call-in people, and they could do it live on the show from home.
That would be sick. Because I know a lot of people. So when COVID was happening, like streaming DJing was pretty much all you had. So like that's how I started. That's how I started playing shows. I was DJing for a little bit, and then COVID hit. I never got to play a show yet, and then we started doing streams, and those are like some of my first gigs, if you want to call them gigs.
We gotta like triple down on Twitch at this point. Because it's all about like the community side of Twitch. Like, I'll do your show, you do my show.
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
communicate.
Then we could raid to them.
Yep.
Get their followers, they raid back,
Yep.
and then we get all of the whoever's watching
You're
their shit
talking
with
to
them.
Twitch right now. We're live on Twitch.
Yeah, but we don't actually go on Twitch and interact with the community.
Yeah.
So
Shout out
like,
Twitch.
even though we're broadcasting on Twitch, they're not finding us. We're not finding them. I'm spread across so many different social media platforms at this point that like it's a whole full-time job for me for a week just to post on all of them.
It could be a full-time
I think
job
that
for someone
Twitch
else
is
even.
something to zone in
Only
for.
if we had money to pay someone else for a full-time job.
I think Twitch should be the one that we should probably zone into, just because I don't know. I feel like that's the best. That is the streaming platform. If you're going to go anywhere with streaming anything, like Twitch is the one.
Twitch and OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, Twitch is difficult though because with the DJ program where you can monetize, you can't utilize VOD. So unless your people are tuning in as you're doing your show, there's no content of yours that persists online for people to consume.
I mean, we
and
can still
monetize.
stream on YouTube and everywhere. I'm just saying we should zone in and try to focus on Twitch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, here's the thing. We have all of the old episodes that I've been uploading onto YouTube, which I think my week has finally run out, and I have to upload the next batch finally. But we could be uploading those old shows onto Twitch now too, right?
I don't know if you'll be able to monetize them if they have.
It's not about being able to monetize them. It's about having the content there to let them know.
Oh shit! The first lightning bug of the season.
I just saw it
literally in the warehouse.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
why
why.
I saw one outside.
Go over there. Yeah, go on frame and do it.
Oh,
do it.
Come
do
on
it,
over here, little
do
buddy.
Do it.
Come on. Oh, you blew past the camera.
magical.
Kinda saw
He's
him
gonna
in the
get
camera.
sucked in the fan and
Catch
die.
it and
Don't
eat
do
it.
that.
Catch it and eat it so that you could poop the bioluminescence.
I'm just gonna shove it
No,
up my ass.
They found a way to put that same chemical into trees, and they're going to be growing festival grounds with glow-in-the-dark trees soon enough.
Bullshit.
I saw it on the internet.
That means it's absolutely true. Yep, you're right. I'll shut the fuck up. Broski, play some music before I get
hang on,
angry.
let me restart my computer.
Yeah, now I'm angry. Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Don't get mad.
Hold
get
on,
glad.
I got a noise for this.
You should have played the error sound, the Windows error sound.
It's around here somewhere.
It's like the third button from the right.
I'm kind of sad that song was ruined by the internet because it would be a good song otherwise.
You could still play it. It's a banger. People still get down to it.
Oh yeah, people love that song. Don't let the
Yep.
internet fool you.
You think they have fans on set whenever Subtronics plays? How does he do this? Like, it's just blowing all over my face. Like, it is not comfortable.
Well, the trick is he's playing a pre-recorded set with visuals, so it doesn't really matter.
And there's fans.
And there's fans. Sorry
Crusader
to pull
Billy
the carpet
asks
up.
if Broski is rickrolling us, and no, that was me because Broski had to reset his computer like a lame.
I need to fix my cloud.
I'm not lame. The computer's lame.
It's droopy.
That's all the things.
I blame Tessa. She's been wanting this cloud to fall on my head for months.
She's been manifesting that slowly like the witch that she is.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's swaying in the wind. It's not supposed to do that.
I'm going to manifest it now.
It's not going to happen. I'm going to go get the glue gun as soon as Broski's done
There's
DJing.
nothing you can't fix with a glue gun and some gaff tape.
Damn right.
Yeah. And therapy.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
My therapist got fired.
Emotional damage.
Because all she kept telling me was, that sounds right. And I said, how does it sound right if it makes me feel crazy? She said, that sounds right. I said, fuck you. None of it sounds right. It sounds left, if anything.
Honestly, I've been getting most of my therapy from like audiobooks.
Huh.
Like I just listened to this audiobook about relationships that I've been listening to called Us by Terrence something.
Howard?
I figured it
yeah,
out.
dude, that book is crazy, and I'm like learning a shit ton about like
You're learning about your love languages?
just relationships in
Broski, what
general.
are you doing back there?
Doesn't even have to be like you're in a
I didn't realize
a
you were
relationship. It can be like relationship with your mom, with your kids. Like,
Okay.
just how you react to things and like how you should react to things and like how you can like look at it as more of a collective solution rather than like, oh, well, I felt this way and like attacking people. You know, look at it as like, you know, this is how it made us feel.
Yeah, I understand.
So, what was going on, just so we're all informed, I didn't realize you guys were using the Type-C tonight.
The other one's up there, too.
Yeah, there's
But it wasn't plugged in. It wasn't plugged in. Yeah, so I'm sitting there like, why isn't my computer working? What's wrong with my record box?
Oh, yeah,
That
the
makes
different data
sense.
cable.
Nothing's wrong with it.
The
swap it
problem
out?
is you're using record box.
The problem is user error of not being able to diagnose which data cable was active. That's that. I mean, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah, I had a C and an A plugged into the A and B, and then it got undone because people are always
Give 'em-
moving stuff and like. they
It was
don't
me
think, they
because
just
when I
own-
plugged in, the shit wouldn't register. It just kept staying through no matter which side. So I had to turn off the fucking controller and
Not
change
you.
the
This was
plugs.
a while ago. I had
No,
an
no,
A
this
and a
is
C.
me why it's not plugged in today.
well,
I
that's-
did it
well, that's
because the
different.
shit was malfunctioning and not working properly.
Give Brosi a break. He's new.
Your computer has been having problems.
Troubleshooting is something you can't teach. You have to learn.
You ready, broski? Oh, hold up. We have clerical issues to attend to.
What kind of
What's
clerical issues?
broski says? All right. So the top line should be BROZKI because your name is Broski with a Z.
Yep, and then the social media is official broski, all lowercase.
At official.
Broski would be a good name for a cheap
BROZKI.
Russian vodka.
Yep.
I like to drink broski.
That's what comes after the DJ career. I come out with my own vodka. brand.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
think it'd be a good rap name. He could be Broski Bands.
I like it. Broski, tell us about what you're going to do for
Broski
us tonight.
Bands.
You know what I'm going to do for you guys tonight.
Deep dub.
You know your mom's watching, right?
That's nice, and she's going to hate it.
Should we tell her about how much you were down here drinking last night, acting a fool?
She already knows.
Did you call her and tell her that you were lonely?
No.
Check on your son.
He needs a hug.
I do not need a hug.
You need hugs.
And you need to put some chip ham in his fridge.
And he needs to stop being a stepdad.
I can't. All the chipped ham's in my socks.
Oh. I thought it was just in your underwear. All right, play some music.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tell them.
What it is, got a decent amount of American followers. Got another bars and the flows as well. Man wanna clash but it didn't work out. Spent 3 nights at the Heartbreak Hotel. Stepped on stage but they don't get no love, cause they sing songs what no one knows. Man knows trust is a dad out here, but they can't say they come from a broken home. Enough of them guys get sent to the sky like they mix new rocks and angel dust. Hit the game, I throw 2 aces down, then I step back, I put my deuces up. Played with the tune, I went straight to the roof. I went full cycle like Christian Bale. Anytime I talk, I give them a teaching like Harvard, Princeton and Yale. Play version, working the floor, now the whole team aim for the championship. Had to touch down on the landing strip just to show them who the ramping with. Killing them dead, did it with intent. You had to take them on a camping trip. Everybody knows I'm a UK don, but I'm back on my transatlantic shit. Stuff like this don't come around much. This runs to the blue move, very infrequent. Got a man apologise in advance, yeah. I gotta say sorry for the inconvenience. Don't take compliments too kindly. I send a salute, then I tell her say less. Yo man, think the Hollywood could have run the West Coast more like a 5 of a drive to Modesto. Stuff like this don't come around much. This runs to the blue move, very infrequent. Got a man apologise in advance, yeah. I gotta say sorry for the inconvenience. Don't take compliments too kindly. I send a salute, then I tell her say less. Yo man, think the Hollywood could have run the West Coast more like a 5 of a drive to Modesto.
Give me that style. Can and kick it.
Now listen up, fuckboy.
Seriously.
Project that dope, 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 project that dope. Project that dope, 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 give a fuck.
If you can't do 10K for a suite, then I don't wanna hear no chat about numbers. You man are my youngers, all blacked out like grungers. 10s and 20s and 100s, 10s and 20s and thousands. I can't ever just loud them. Won't Mount Everest mountain, soon go back to the mountains. Burn album, nigga, while I the beat with smoke. And my day won't work and keep me close. Then I sit my 20 tabletop. They're trying to get me on the road. I broke and especially in this boat. So please man, let's just keep it done. Don't put flexing in my boat. Nigga, you can't test me, I'm the road. Bro, this bitch is looking dope. I got the Pepsi in the hole. And I ain't flexing on you niggas. I'll still be sexy if I'm broke. Wait, then I was made to win. Like I'm designed to blow. We're doing major things, but it's a minor door. I used to pay for things, but that was time ago. When now I hate you niggas on the wide.
chill. Better be happy love for the wonder why after man brightest. Never underestimate your highness. Ripped in melanin, galaxy's finest. But I be the pressure and the spirit of the highest. Do it I will, do it I will. If they don't mean me, then you betcha I will. If they don't mean me, then you betcha I will. Better be happy love for the betcha I chill. If they don't mean me, then you betcha I will. Better be happy love for the betcha I chill.
You're done? That's that?
That's that.
All right.
What happened? Did we headbang? Did we vibe?
There was vibes.
My watch says that it's time for me to stand up. So does that mean the show's over?
Chat is popping right now.
We're close enough to being over.
What are they doing?
Say hello to all your fans, broski.
Are any of those people
I mean,
are they DJs?
We got Reclaim in the chat.
Who's in the chat?
Hello to all your
the
friends.
Noah Reclaim. He's the homie Noah from fucking.
I've heard that guy's
snap,
name.
He's actually
He's
in
a
the
good
chat.
DJ.
Nice.
I'm trying to get him to come, but he lives in Erie, so like.
That's not that far. It's like 2 hours.
I know, but like he'd have to get off work.
Oh, he said he'll definitely.
Come to the couch, broski.
He said
He
he'll
could
definitely
crash at
come
my.
down.
Shout out Reclaim. You can crash at my crib if you come here.
There you go. Free places to stay with Mikey
Free
Slim.
place to stay.
Actually, real quick,
Yeah.
me
You
and
just
Reclaim
come to
are
the
actually,
couch.
We're actually playing Paradise Hookah Lounge on Friday
Okay.
all night long.
Paradise Hookah Lounge Friday. Broski, Reclaim, other people, probably.
Is that in Duquesne? We came to Duquesne to Duquesne
Gross.
on Duquesne Ave.
Yeah.
You guys ever spend any time in Duquesne? I used to hang out in the projects in Duquesne.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to the 24 Club back when they used to throw shows there.
Yeah, that's not really Duquesne. That's the 24 Club in Duquesne. I'm talking about like in the streets of Duquesne. That
No.
place is fucking wild.
Nope.
Yeah. You should go hang out there. You should not.
No,
not go
don't
hang out
listen to
there.
him.
You
He's
should
gonna
not
get
go
you
hang out.
shot. Do not go to Duquesne and
I
hang out in
mean,
the
I ain't scared to go there.
Don't be
but, like,
scared.
I'm
Just don't
not,
go
I'm
do
not.
it.
I'd have a
Are you
good
scared of
time.
death?
I was like I said.
You will be able to buy what you think is crack.
Yeah,
That's all I'm going to say.
I can get that in Verona.
That's.
Right at Billy K's in Verona.
I believe that. Shout out Billy K's in Verona.
Shout
if
out
you're
Billy
looking for some
K's in
fake
Verona.
crack.
That's the plug.
This show is just taking a turn for the worse. I'm going off air today. We're done. I'm going to come back next week. We'll do it again.
Everyone's calling it a W, broski. You did the thing.
Yeah.
You're maturing. You're maturing as a DJ right in front of our eyes.
I could have done better.
I mean,
You
you
know
can
what to
always
do over
better.
there.
That's the beauty of human existence.
Press the
There's always
button.
room for improvement.
It's time for the button. Do the thing.
What's everyone doing this weekend?
Smoke weed
We're
every day.
working the Shadow Lounge block party, everybody.
Talk about it real quick.
Why? Just come out to it. See me there. Shadow Lounge block party, East Liberty, in front of Shadow Lounge.
On Saturday?
25th anniversary.
Reclaim says he's going to come on the show.
Saturday?
Great. Yes, this Saturday.
We're ready. Get
I'll
in
be
touch.
4 to 10 p.m. All of the best hip hoppers from all of the history of hip hop in Pittsburgh in one place at one time, doing cool shit from young to old, old to young, new to borns to grandparents. You're all welcome.
That part.
Newborns.
We're doing sound and lights. You should probably leave your newborn at home
We
or
need to
put
respond to
earmuffs
an
on 'em.
email too. Shout out Broski's mom one more time.
Shout out Broski's mom.
Shout out Broski's moms.
We'll be back
Shout
next
out
week.
all the moms.
Do we have a,
Shout out Ma Dukes.
do we have a guest next week?
Probably, but if they show up.
Yeah, that part. It's
Yeah.
too hot.
It's too hot. Motherfuckers lazy. You know, we did this through the cold. We do this through the hot because we're passionate. People at home don't understand the suffering that happens to do this show. Midwinter, fucking freezing. It's fucking like 12 degrees
Yeah,
in here.
it's
Midsummer,
it's comfortable in the
95
warehouse
and humid.
7 weeks a year.
They have heaters.
Yeah, it's true.
But it was still cold as
We're
fuck.
breathing in fucking propane, gonna die.
Yeah, I've had the fumes. Oh, the fumes.
Sounds
Propane
like
is
you need
actually the
some
cleanest of the
Vagisil
gases. If you,
Propane and propane accessories.
the
Why do
only
they
reason
bring
it
King of
smells
Hill
like
back?
that is they add that smell.
Yeah,
But if not, like, it's honestly the better one.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why you cook with it.
All
What
right.
do you got for me?
What are you
Your
doing?
beard is looking big as fuck right now.
Yeah, I know.
When's your next barber
it needs
trip?
cleaned up
Oh yeah,
like this week, but I'm not get I kind of want to grow it out a little bit longer.
yeah. You want to grow a beard out in the summer?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
shouldn't do that.
That's the wrong time of year. This is where you keep it high and tight. Little baby
Yeah.
powder.
Well, I got a new car, so
Oh, what kind of card you get?
2012 Subaru Outback.
Nice.
So
I have a Forester still.
Oh, they're great cars.
Yeah, I like my Subaru.
And I got so much room in my Outback, like I could fit a whole wedding in there.
Damn right.
How many
Hatchbacks
bodies
for
can
life.
you fit in it?
Yep.
It depends. Full bodies or pieces?
Full bodies. That's how you determine how big a car is, how many bodies you can fit in it.
I could put at least 10 bodies in a fucking Forester.
I could fit probably
I
like
could probably
5 in my
fit 12.
truck.
If he could fit 10, I could fit 12 because I got an Outback and it's a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. It really ain't that bad. It's like
I don't
the
think
difference
it's bigger.
between.
I think mine is bigger.
Let's find out.
I think the Forester's bigger than the Outback.
No, it's not. That's facts.
Google it.
I'll chat. I'll chat GPT it right now.
Okay. Hey,
are we done?
I've been done. I signed out like 45 minutes ago.
All right.
My brain's fried. This day has been long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad bod.
Birthday. It's your birthday.
If I die, carry me inside Louis style.
They ask me what
We'll see you next week.
It's Outback. Just so anyone's still listening, it is Outback.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty house.
This is the wrong button to end the show.
It's Coco's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Coco.
Smoke weed every day.